grey Atlantic mourns tonight, its long arms reaching cold and wide, as Ireland weeps without the light of one who fell upon the tide. Great Morholt, shield of Erin's ancient name, who wore the honor of our isle, like armor forged from sacred flame, is lost beyond the western mile. They bring me back his broken sword, they bring me back his silver ring. They do not bring me back my lord, my kinsman Ireland's offering. I am Isolde, daughter of kings of storm, of stone. I was not made for idle tears, I keep my grief like something sewn beneath the silk the court admires. But oh, the sea remembers everything. The sea will not be still. There was a knight, they say his hand was young, was bright, was praised in song, who sailed across from Cornwall's strand and struck down Ireland's champion strong. He is celebrated now in halls where golden cups salute his name, while here within these ancient walls we count the cost of Cornwall's claim. What glory bathes the victor's face who earns his wreath on Irish graves? What honor fills that conquered space where Morholt's blood still feeds the waves? He had a name, they will not speak it. He hides his wound as cowards do. His blade was sharp enough to seek it. Let his name be spoken to. I am Isolde. I have the gift my mother gave, the art of healing, art of knowing, the tongue that speaks across the grave. I know the secret things, I know when blood is crying out, I know when destiny is growing in darkness beyond human doubt. And something in the wind tonight has turned its face toward me. There is a thread, I feel it pull, thin as moonlight on the wave. There is a name, I cannot speak it yet. It lives in me like something given, not chosen. I stood before the altar once and said, I will accept what comes. I understood my royal place to be the seal on ancient compacts, the hand extended face to face across the sea, across the fractures. Morholt was to be my future, a duty I had learned to wear. And now that future lies beneath the water, and I am free in ways I did not ask for, and I am frightened of that freedom. The stars above the western hills are moving into new alignments. I feel it in my blood that fills with something nameless, dark excitement. No, not that something older, something neither grief freedom came at last.
But destiny
Does not ask permission.
fate is not a gentle door.
It breaks you open like a winter coastline.
You are never what you were before.
And I will meet it.
I will meet.
I will walk toward it, not as a daughter sold for